Hi friends, my name is Felicia, but everyone calls me Faye, and welcome to Dose of Faye. Today's video is going to be my take on an everyday makeup look. I don't wear makeup every day, but this is my go-to makeup routine. I can get this in about 15 minutes if I really put my mind to it. And I also use the underpainting method, where I feel like I use a lot less products and get the best results when I do it this way. So if you're interested on how I got this look, then keep on watching.
Hey guys, so let's jump straight into the look. First things first, I'm going to be using the Benefit 24-hour brow setter to set my eyebrows. I'm really into the fluffy soap brow type of look, so I'm just brushing my eyebrows up and putting them in place and allowing them to set while I continue the rest of my makeup. Next, we're going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer dupe, and honestly, it is truly a dupe. It gets just as sticky and tacky as the Hydro Grip for a fraction of the cost. Next, I'm going in with Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in the shade Medium Deep. I got this technique from Miss Jackie Aina, and I do this to help with coverage and oil control. Next, this is what the underpainting method looks like. Typically, one would go in with foundation first, but I start with my concealers and blush first. Going in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut, and I'm putting this in all the areas where I need to highlight. Going in to blend out my concealer with the e.l.f. Camel Concealer Sponge. This sponge is literally the best. I don't know what about it that just blends out concealer so beautifully, but I absolutely love it. This video is a little sped up, but the key to making this method look absolutely flawless is to blend, blend, blend. Really take your time blending and allow the concealer to sit in the areas where you need the most coverage. I like to blend out my concealer under my eyes with a brush versus a sponge, just because less product is picked up with a brush versus a sponge. I'm not going to blend out the concealer under my eyes completely just yet, still allowing it to sit and kind of set into my skin before we blend it out completely. Next, we're going in with contour using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camel Concealer in the shade Rich Ebony. I'm putting that in all the areas where you would contour to give my face that lift. Right now, you could kind of see me struggling trying to blend out the concealer. I don't know why I was trying to use my left hand, but a trick if your concealer kind of dries down too quickly before you're able to blend it out is to spray your brush or your face with your setting spray and kind of reactivate the product so that it can move and you can blend it out properly. I'm just adding some more concealer in some areas that I forgot, like around my mouth and around my nose. Next, we're going in with my favorite part using the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in the shade Joy. Not only do I blend my blush on my cheeks, but I bring it up to my temples as well. I just really like how that looks. And like I said, I can never have too much blush. Going back in with my e.l.f. sponge, we're going to blend out the edges of my concealer and blending it kind of into the blush so that it looks more seamless. See? Like that. This step is completely optional. I like to go with a lighter concealer under my eyes just to give me that bright eye effect. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. This is just my preference. And try not to poke your eyes out while doing it. If you do choose to do this method, just kind of focus it more on the corners versus the whole under eye area. I know it seems like I use a lot of e.l.f., but this is just really my go-to. Going in with the e.l.f. Halo Liquid Filter in the shade 6 and 7. I find that it matches me better when I mix both, and we're just gonna blend that out with a stipple brush. I'm able to get away with not applying a lot of this because I'm only applying it in the areas where I haven't applied any product. To really set things in place, I'll go over it again with a makeup sponge. Next, I'm going in with Laura Mercier translucent powder again, but this time in the shade Honey. And I am just pressing in a little bit of this powder under my eyes and in all the other areas where I've highlighted. Then I'll go in with a powder puff and do a little bit of the baking technique. I don't like to bake for long, so right after I'm going in with the Sephora Micro Smooth Press Powder in the shade Ebony to set the rest of my face. Next is bronzer, going in with Benefits Cosmetics Hoola Bronzer in the shade Toasted. Doing this to bring warmth back to my face. Going in all the areas where I have contoured. And also a little bit on my nose. Base is looking good. Next, we're going to set our base with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, or maybe drown yourself like I just did. And once it's about 70% dry, I like to go in with my Beauty Blender again and press that setting spray in a little bit and make sure that everything is really blended out seamlessly. Okay, next we're going into the brows. I am not a brow first girly. I am definitely a brows kind of last, or one of the last steps of my routine. And that's just a preference of mine because I think my brows already take a lot of space on my face, so I don't want them to be the star of the show. So when I do them after my base, they're not as stark or pigmented. They're just, you know, not muted, but just enough. And I'm going in with a Benefit Precisely My Brow Pen in the shade number 5. And then I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen. I think this is the shade Ebony. And I use this to give my brows a little more definition. But I just take my time with this part, filling in, going back and forth between my pen and the pencil. Next, I'm putting on mascara using the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes because I tend to get panda eyes when I put on mascara. So I really like this mascara because it doesn't smudge too much and it's inexpensive. I usually would have done this before my mascara, but I forgot. I'm not actually going in with eyeshadow, just going in with a little bit of bronzer on my eyelids to just have some color there. And I'm using the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mommy. Next is lips. First, I'm just gonna clean off any makeup and extra lip balm. This lip pencil is discontinued. I've yet to find a dupe, so I'm just wearing it out until it's done, but this is the KKW Beauty in shade Nude 3. If you guys know a dupe that is very similar to this, because this is like the perfect warm brown for me. Any other color I've tried doesn't really match my skin tone that well, but if you know one, please let me know. That was me realizing that my favorite lip gloss is almost done, but I'm using the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Fenty Glow. This is my go-to combo. It is the perfect nude for me. I like more of a pinky nude than a taupey type nude, and I just feel like the Gloss Bomb with this brown liner is literally perfect on me. I like to just put the gloss in the middle and blot the two colors together. Cute. Next, I'm going in with some powder blush. This is an old BH Cosmetics palette. I wasn't able to find it online, but you can use any powder blush that matches your liquid blush. And we're gonna set one more time. Gotta get the edges right, girl, because they were looking crazy. And there we have it, guys. This is the final look. I love everything about this look. It is so pretty. On top of it being beautiful, it is so quick and easy. For those who don't like to wear a lot of makeup and want to go for the minimal look, this is definitely your go-to. It just elevates my face to me and I absolutely love it. This is one of my most complimented routines. It's so quick, it's so easy. It literally can take me 15 minutes to get this done, sometimes even less. If you try this out, let me know. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.